This is the Collinwood of parallel time, in which Barnabas Collins is trapped, and into which he has brought his terrible curse. On this night, helpless against the dark forces that control his fate, he will find an innocent victim who will not only add to his grief and guilt, but also to his immediate peril.
I always meant to fix this place up more, but
What a lovely picture.
do you honestly think so? I don't know. I don't know whether I like it or not. I keep changing my mind. Someone gave it to me, and I guess when I think of him, I don't like it. Oh, you didn't come here to hear about my problems. Can I give you a drink?
No.
Are you sure? Strange eyes you have. Like they could see through me.
Puffy. What happened?
I don't know. I had just left her after bringing her home, and when I heard her scream, I came rushing in here and found her just like this.
I heard a scream too when I was just outside.
Are you all right, Miss Harrington? Miss Harrington, can you hear me?
You better let me have a look at her.
No. No. She's coming too.
What happened?
You must tell us, Miss Harrington.
We heard you scream.
Frightened?
Yes. What was it? Something in the room? Something at the window?
Yes. I thought I saw someone at the window looking in.
Cyrus, is there anyone there?
No, there's no one there. I didn't see anyone when I came in, other than when I was outside either.
Are you sure you didn't imagine it?
I guess I did. I do these silly things sometimes. I've been a little upset lately. I hope I haven't caused anybody any trouble.
No trouble. Just very happy that you're all right. You are all right, aren't you?
Yes, I'm just a little shaky still.
Perhaps you would allow me to stay with you until you're feeling better.
That's very kind of you.
You better let me examine you.
No, thank you, Doctor. I'm fine, really.
Besides, you have your unfinished business to attend to.
I beg your pardon.
Well, the business that brought you here. Surely there was some special reason for your being on this particular street at this particular time of night.
Oh, yes, you're right. I forgot.
Then good night.
Yes, good night.
What happened? Why do I feel like this? Why didn't I ask for help?
You know
Why
the
did
answers to that as well as I do.
Yes.
You will do exactly as I tell you, won't you?
Yes.
And you will not go anywhere near Cyrus Longworth, will you?
Whatever you say, whatever you want.
Good. Sleep now and rest.
You'll be back.
Yes, we shall see each other very soon.
Why didn't you ever mention it?
Why should I have?
Quentin, I know you don't like talking about Angelique, and I can respect that. But couldn't you have told me that she was murdered?
No.
Why not?
Why should I tell you something that isn't true?
Why would Alexis tell me something that isn't true?
Because Alexis believes it is, but I don't.
Why?
For the simple reason that Angelique was not murdered.
But Alexis said that she believes...
Let Alexis believe what she likes. Just because Sabrina became hysterical in a seance does not mean that someone killed Angelique. So please stop talking about it.
Of course, Quentin, if that's what you want.
Well, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have let myself get angry.
Maggie! Maggie! Oh, there you are. Look, aren't they glorious? Good morning, Gwen. Look what I brought your wife. They were so beautiful, I couldn't resist picking a whole armload. Here, take them. They're for
They're
you.
lovely. Thank you. I'll get Hoffman to get a vase and some water.
No, I'm going that way myself. I'll get one. Wait till the two of you go outside. It's the most incredible morning.
It was very thoughtful of her.
Cyrus, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Quentin. I've just got...
Good morning, Cyrus.
Well, good morning. Oh, lovely flowers you have there.
Yes. Well, now I can tell you wanted to talk to Quentin alone, so I'll be upstairs if anybody wants to see me.
All right. What is it?
We're just before the autopsy on Lawrence Chase's body.
Yes, and what's the cause of death?
Indeterminate. Except for one thing. One incredible thing. The temperature of the body was so low. So cold.
Oh, what's so incredible about that? The man was dead.
Oh, no. No, if I were to list the cause, I would have to say that the man froze to death.
Dear, sweet Maggie, what is it about you that makes something peculiar happen to such lovely flowers so soon after you've held them? And what will Quentin think when he sees what's happened?
If there are any new findings, I'll let you know.
Cyrus, you don't think that what happened to Larry is any way related to what happened to me?
You mean if there are any unseen forces at work in this house?
Exactly.
I don't know. I wish I did know, though. I wish I knew a lot of things.
Quentin! I thought there was a vase in our bedroom, but Then what happened to the flowers?
I don't know.
I hope this vase will be large enough.
Alexis, look.
Oh, no. Why, they can't be. Oh, I picked those flowers myself less than half an hour ago. And just minutes ago, when Maggie was holding them, they were so lovely and fresh. Now they're so cold. It's as though they've frozen and died.
Oh, sad. They were lovely. Shouldn't worry. I can pick some more in the garden.
Ah, I just came by to check and see if you were all right.
There was nothing wrong in the first place. I just have an overactive imagination sometimes. Now, Doctor, I've got things to do.
Well, I can remember the time when I thought you enjoyed my company, Miss Harrington.
Please, Doctor.
Do you find Barnabas Collins very interesting?
Please, like I said, I have things to do.
As you wish.
Have you heard anything from John Yeager?
Do you miss him?
No, just curious.
Well, I haven't heard from him, but if I do, you'll be the first to know.
So, John Yeager still interests you?
You were standing out there all that time?
Tell me about John Yeager. Tell me everything you know.
I don't know hardly anything. And besides, the doctor can answer all your questions. He knew him better than anyone.
Oh.
Yeager used to help him with his experiments. I bet he could tell you where Yeager is right now.
That would please you to know that, wouldn't it?
Me? No. I never want to see him again.
I, on the contrary, want to see him as soon as possible.
Why?
Because I have some questions to ask him, some important questions that concern a certain basement room not too long ago. I want you to find out from Cyrus Longworth everything you can about John Yeager.
But you told me to stay away from Cyrus.
Well, that was before I knew there was a connection between the two of them. I'll make sure that he does not find out our secrets. I must find that man.
Oh, hello, Maggie.
Yes. Quentin is in his study, working.
Oh, you know, there's something I've been meaning to mention to you all day. I've been thinking about Angelique and what happened, and I think I may have the way to find out who her murderer was. Now, if you had murdered someone, what's the most logical thing that you would do?
Blame it on someone else?
Well, possibly, but there's something that might work much better than that.
What is that?
Deny there was a murder to begin with.
Deny.
Well, yes, it's so perfectly simple. Why, if you could convince everyone that there wasn't a murder, you'd have nothing to worry about, would you? I mean, if there is someone who should deny that a murder was committed, shouldn't that be the first person to suspect?
I don't know.
Well, it's so logical.
Yes, but just this morning, Quentin said that he didn't believe that Angelique had been murdered.
Oh, Quentin, of course. Oh, I'd forgotten all about him. Yes, he did say the same thing to me just after the seance. He's convinced there wasn't a murder. Oh, but Maggie, of course I didn't mean Quentin. Why, he's the last person in the world I'd think of. Why, he couldn't have done it. We both know that, don't we?
Yes, of course.
Why, Angelique was his wife, and he loved her. He couldn't have killed his wife. And not if he loved her. Could he?
Coming to bed?
Well, no. I have some things I have to do downstairs before morning. If you don't mind. It won't take long.
No, I don't mind. Quentin,
Yes?
I just thought I'd like to tell you that I'm very happy I'm back.
I'm very happy you're back, too.
I'm very sorry that I went on and on about Angelique this morning and the murder. And I promise I'll never mention it again.
And I shouldn't have blown up the way I did. Forgiven?
Forgive him.
And I don't want you to be upset by what happened to those flowers.
I wasn't upset. Puzzled, maybe, but I wasn't upset.
I'm sure it didn't mean anything. It's stupid of me to bring it up. I won't be long.
I'll be waiting.
I must admit, Mr. Harrington, I was a bit surprised to receive your invitation.
I didn't mean to sound so unfriendly before.
Well, you had said last night that you've been upset lately.
Yes, and that's one of the reasons why I asked you to come up here.
Oh?
I have some things that John Yeager gave me, and, well, since I don't really want to see him again, I'd like to send them back to him. I thought maybe you could give me his address.
So it is John Yeager that you've been thinking about.
Only to give the things back and then forget about him.
Are you so sure it isn't because you don't want to see him again?
Well, why would I want to do that? I don't want to see him again. I want to forget about him. I really do. So could you please tell me where he is?
I have the feeling, Miss Harrington, a very distinct feeling that if you wait long enough, you'll be seeing John Yeager fairly soon.
He knows more than he's telling me. I'm sure of that. But why is he protecting Yeager? I've got to try again.
Dark Shadows has been a Dan Curtis production.